Yes, everybody, welcome back to Jesse Football TV. Welcome back to another live stream. We are here today, and we are here for the latest transfers exit from Chelsea. The rumors that going around, we're going to be focused on that. We are going to be focused on what happened with other clubs as well. We got some breaking news about an hour ago surrounding Arsenal and Kai Havertz, and yeah, we are just here to basically bring you the news. The transfer window is almost closed, so guys, please remember to like, comment, subscribe especially if you're new, and turn on the bell notification to keep up to date with all my content. Without further ado, let's get into it. Right now we are on PYS page, right? Let's go here first, right? But we're going to focus with Carney Chukwuemeka. Breaking news: Juventus has approached Chelsea about signing Carney Chukwuemeka. Right? This was from Ben Jacobs and Alex Crook. Right? So basically, right now, Chukwuemeka is in the same boat as Nicholas Jackson, where we've been hearing rumors after rumors after rumors, week after week, month after month, and nothing isn't happening, right? First, he been linked with Dortmund because he was there on loan last season, I think for like the first half or no, the second half of the season, sorry. And ladies and gentlemen, these deals are not seen to be moving anywhere. These clubs only want loan deals, and Chelsea maintain their stance. There's only permanent sales, right? Only permanent sales, only permanent deals, right? So I don't know why these clubs keep coming with loan offers and stuff like that. You may get loan for certain players, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So can Chukwuemeka, yet another club he's being linked with. This latest is with Juventus. I don't know anymore. First he been linked with Dortmund, going back to Dortmund. Dortmund don't have the money. Dortmund don't seem to have the money. Then he was linked with RB Leipzig, because we are linked with RB Leipzig to bring in Xavi Simons. That seemed like that fell through. Now we are hearing Juventus approach for Carney Chukwuemeka. I'm sure we are going to hear something about some loan offer. And the club just seems to don't want to do any loans. Straight deal, straight permanent deal. Either that or nothing. Right? So moving on. Let's see what else PYS is saying here. Chelsea and Nicholas Jackson and Chelsea is over. They're basically saying that there's nothing that could repair this relationship between Chelsea and Nicholas Jackson. It's totally done. We are hearing links with Aston Villa. More alone Chelsea. This is one of the very few players Chelsea are willing to let go on loan. Right? I think it have other news there where Nicholas Jackson is concerned. Just now, let me go down in PYS archives here. But yeah, Nicholas Jackson, he can go on loan to Aston Villa. Yeah, let's see here. Nicholas Jackson's future will be decided this week. Aston Villa are pushing hard for a loan with obligation to buy. Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Juventus have all contacted his agents. And this is what I am saying, right? We are only hearing contact. But all these teams here, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, AC Milan, Inter, and Juventus, the Serie A teams, for sure they only want a loan. Right? Nottingham Forest and Newcastle will be more likely to purchase than all these other clubs. But right now, Aston Villa is set to be basically the front runners, and yeah, they are pushing hard for a loan deal with an obligation to buy. We have to be so careful that we don't do a deal like we did with Man United for Jadon Sancho, in terms of, if it doesn't work out, we pay the 5 million penalty and send him back. We don't want anything like that for Nicholas Jackson. We want a permanent deal. This relationship with Chelsea is totally done. So yeah, but yeah, That is just wild. And Carney, well, we already spoke about Carney. Who else is there? Renato Vega. Let me see if there's any news along with, well, let's talk Cristo and Kunku, and then we'll go along to Renato Vega. There is confidence that a fee that can be agreed between Chelsea and Leipzig for Nkunku. Inter also interested. Right? We've been hearing this yet again. Inter been interested for how many weeks now? But they are not making any move. Leipzig, now he is flippy flopping. Now they go on back to Leipzig because Leipzig was also interested, but they're saying that they don't want to pay the fee. The fee is high. Right? Now everybody, I'm sure Inter gonna come with some loan offer. We don't want any loan. Permanently or nothing. Leipzig, you all as well. We are trying to acquire Xavi Simons from you. You all have Xavi Simons money now. So what is the issue? So, and this is what I am trying to, I don't understand. They only focus on themselves and trying to balance theirs, but they don't want to, they want to hike up fees for their players, but when we hike up fees for our players, they only want loan. Why? Why are you all doing this? Why are you all doing that to us? Why? But yeah, Cristo and Kunku, Leipzig seems like the preferred destination right now. Let me not say that. It's basically his more or less only option right now, so he doesn't mind it. But he would have really preferred to go Bayern Munich, but it seems like that deal has totally broke down and fallen through. Inter could be a possibility, but it might just be a loan, and Chelsea don't want no loan deal. Right? Let's move forward with, let's see. Renato Vega. It must have something on Renato Vega with Villarreal. We had news with that yesterday. Chelsea, Renato Vega. If I'm not seeing PYS has anything about it here, I'll just tell you over my head. Yeah, it must. But Renato Vega, I'm not seeing it, but I'll just basically tell you over my head. Yeah, I should have been a little more organized. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Renato Vega, right? Villarreal. It looks like what is happening. The Chelsea are about to sell Renato Vega for like about 34 million, right? Well, that's the asking price, I should see, right? And basically, Renato, Villarreal feel like they can get a lower fee for Renato Vega. They want something under 30 to 25 mil, under that, right? But Chelsea want 34 million. Now here's the whole thing. Earlier on in the transfer window, Atletico de Madrid came in with an offer for Renato Vega for 34 to 35 million, and Chelsea rejected that. Chelsea rejected it, and Atletico ended up moving on to other players, right? So now imagine this. Fast forward a couple of weeks after, Renato Vega is going to actually get sold for the fee Atletico de Madrid actually put for him. Now Chelsea is asking for that fee to sell him to Villarreal. Wow, that is crazy. Renato Vega probably is so pissed at the football club because he could have already been playing at Atletico, a better club in Spain. So I am totally understanding to Renato Vega's situation, because he could have been at Atletico already if Chelsea had just sold him for the fee that Atletico proposed. We as Chelsea Football Club, we need to stop make such of a big fuss off of just like slight different in evaluations, because if we evaluate a player for like, let's just say 40 million, and a club came in with like 36 million, just 4 million off, and they're not budging, then come on, what's the thing? Now you have to go and sell that player for less or the same thing that they were putting in the initial offer for. So that is crazy. But yeah, that basically is with the Chelsea transfer as of right now. Let's get into some other news unrelated to Chelsea. Right, as I was on a live just last night where we spoke about Alexander Isak. Let me see if I can find anything with Alexander Isak here. Yeah. Alexander Isak basically put out a statement more or less saying, let me go to my page, guys. I think I have that over on my page here. Yeah, Alexander Isak basically put out a statement saying that him and Newcastle had an agreement last year in principle. We'll get to that Kai Havertz news just now. Yeah, just trying to find the Isak news. Yeah, he put out a statement that they had a gentleman agreement. Yeah, this is it, I think, here. Right? Alexander Isak on Instagram. Let me read it out for you guys. I am proud to be recognized by my fellow professionals with a place in the PFA Premier League Team of the Season 2024 to 2025 season. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle United who has supported me along the way. I am not at the ceremony tonight with everything going on. It didn't feel right to be there. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. That silence has allowed people to push their own version of events, even though they know it doesn't reflect what was really said and agreed behind closed doors. The reality is that promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. When promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship cannot continue. That's where things are for me right now. And my change is in the and why change is in the best interest for everyone, not just myself. Alexander Isak. So basically he more or less saying there that Newcastle United is lying to the public, that they really had an agreement and Newcastle basically broke their promise and stuff like that, right? So basically what is happening is that as I said on the Football Terrace, Newcastle and Liverpool put this player in this situation and now they need to fix it. Liverpool, you knew Newcastle's stance. They want 150 million. That's the player evaluation. And you all don't want to pay that, but you all need to pay that. Right? Newcastle, you all should have done your due diligence from the very beginning of the window. You have a target to replace Alexander Isak. You all should have done that. Replace the player, get in a player, and move forward and sell Alexander Isak. You all didn't do that. So you all have this player in a sticky situation. Liverpool, you all unsettle the player. Right? So let's see how that plays out, guys. The way how it looks like Alexander Isak just might stay at Newcastle. But yeah. Moving on to other unrelated news. This is what I am saying. Just dropped about an hour ago, as I said earlier on. It is, yes, Kai Havertz, Arsenal forward Kai Havertz set for a spell out with a knee injury. Assessment on the 26-year-old German international at early stages on progress, whatever that is. And donation unclear but actively exploring transfer market for signing strengthened back attack and provide cover. Right, so Kai Havertz is going to be out, guys, and yeah, this is sad news for Arsenal. Now they have to go in the transfer window with less than 2 weeks to go. So we have a player in Nicholas Jackson and Christo Nkunku, and reports already break that Arsenal are probably interested in bringing Christo Nkunku to the club. So let's see what goes on. Just know we don't want any loan option. We want a buy. So guys, this is just the news for now. If anything emerges later, we will be here. We will be here. Right, guys? Please like, comment, subscribe. Turn on the bell notification to keep updated on my content. Till the next time, in a bit, people. Peace.